Well, this controversial decision has got the whole of football talking. Pep Guardiola has won 2 FA Cups at Manchester City. He sympathises with lower league sides.
These clubs in lower division have an opportunity to have a big clubs, a good, money for them. For that, what that sense is a problem. It's a big blow. Absolutely, that's the reason why. For the big clubs playing the European competitions, it's much better. It's much better. We have less games in our tighter schedule, lots of games. So to find the balance today in the world football is the most difficult thing. And I understand, and the clubs in the lower divisions can complain about that, because if we have a game here in Etihad Stadium and we cannot win, you have to go to a team with a conference one or League One. That game is so important for them. That's why I think was create that replacing the FA Cup for a tradition for many, many years. But with the schedule that we have, especially the teams like play European competitions and national teams, many players go to the national team, it's much better.
Mauricio Pochettino is preparing for Chelsea's FA Cup semi-final against Manchester City this weekend. He says it's a difficult situation to make everyone happy.
I can understand the frustration of the different clubs that maybe used to have a replay to live the experience, to have the capacity to have more incomes, and I understand completely. Like I need to be, on emphasize with the big teams that are involved in Europe, that maybe that avoid to play more games during the season. Look, it's not fair for both, no? I think in both sides, in both positions. I think that it's not easy. It's not easy for everyone to be happy.
As for Mikel Arteta, well, he's won the FA Cup both as a captain and the manager of Arsenal. He says the football calendar does have to be reduced somehow.
Well, it's not. We cannot only look at that in an isolated way, but with the calendar year that we have in the next few seasons, obviously we have to take game out from the players. So I think it's a very good possibility. I understand every point of view. At the end, mine is to protect our players. And when I looked at the amount of minutes and games that they played in the last 2 seasons with no breaks, they're going to have to play in the next 2 years. That's not healthy for sure. So somewhere, and I'm not saying it has to be that, but somewhere, somehow, we have to reduce the calendar.
Meanwhile, the Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag says the decision to scrap replays is very sad for British football culture. However, he did also echo Arteta's views, saying it's inevitable because of the busy schedule.
It's very sad for the British football culture, but I think also it's inevitable. And no one can do anything for it. And it's due to the overload in the schedule, and that's dictated by FIFA and UEFA.